Hey guys, this definitely isn't a video that I wanted to make, and it's definitely a video that I didn't expect to make. I want to publicly apologize for the pain that I've caused, and the anger that I've caused through the making of this video. I knew it would hurt so many people, but I did it anyways, and that's on me. Again, I apologize, and I understand if you don't want to watch my content anymore. But this stupid league champion is so easy. Morgana is one of the easiest support champions that you can play. She's so versatile, a great counter pick, and a terror in the lane for anyone that can't dodge a human-sized sludge bomb heading straight at them in a line. It's not a skill shot, it's the width of a bus. So Morgana is very easy, which is true, and let me show you why. Alright, so first off, we have her Q, which can stun for a whole 3 seconds at max level, which is stupid. It's complete baloney because the entire rest of her kit is basically useless. We played probably 5 or 6 games while I was making this video. The only thing the W is used for is farming the support item. The E barrier is basically useless. I think I got it in a successful interaction literally one time, and her ult is just something that you can press when there's a lot of things on the screen. It basically just grabs a bunch of people and then stuns them for a few seconds. So ideally, it takes so long for the ult to actually stun. By the time that it stuns, the battle is basically over. But for the sake of the video, we'll go through her abilities anyway. Her passive is that she heals herself for 18% of damage dealt by her abilities against champs and large minions and large monsters, because apparently they buffed her to play in the jungle. I don't know why you would play her in the jungle. It sounds really boring, and you could just not. If you want to roam, just roam. It's you don't have to be with your lane partner at this point. If you just come back to your lane, all you do is throw out a Q and they jump them and they die. It's basically just a game. You can just roam. So her Q, again, at max level, stuns for 3 seconds, but it throws out a big old thing that's the width of a bus, and it goes in a straight line, and it just roots somebody for 2 to 3 seconds. And it does an obscenely amount of damage. It starts at 80 and ramps up to 300, not to mention it's a 30% AP champ, which throws her under this stupid mage champion support role that makes her just a damage dealer rather than an actual support in a lot of areas. Her W is just a big circle again. It just corrupts the soil, and for 5 seconds enemies take 2 whole damage a second, which ramps up to 26 plus a whole 7% AP. So, if somebody gets stuck in there, they might lose a toe or something, or maybe the ability to walk. But they take magic damage, and it increases based on their missing health, so it does a little bit more damage. And this is something that they buffed for in the jungle so that it does more damage to monsters, but I haven't really seen it be viable. Her E is a stupid shield that grants a champion or herself a whole 5-second magic shield, which the only good thing that it's used for is crowd control immunity, and if you're not playing against somebody with a hook or a stun like Leona, it's basically useless because the magic shield strength has health, yes, but the health doesn't translate to actual health. So if your ADC is at 8 HP and they get hit, well, right before you proc a 300 health shield, if they get hit by an auto that does 20 damage, they're dead. So it's basically useless. The only thing it's good for is crowd control immunity, which if you pair this with Mikhail's Blessing like a real support, which Morgana oftentimes doesn't actually run real support items, it doesn't really matter. So in the end game, you level it last because you have nothing else to level. And then her ult is called Soul Shackles. It latches chains of energy onto nearby enemy champions over the casted time, and it forms a tether for 3 whole seconds, and if they don't leave the area, similar to Karma W, they get stunned. The stun lasts for 1.5 seconds and they are revealed, which you shouldn't lose sight on them anyway because, they're rooted, but it's nice in case they go into a bush. It does a whole 150 damage to 300 at max level plus 70% AP, which doesn't deal as much as our Q, so it's basically why try and build into anything when you can just build into our Q? In case you were wondering about her lore, we can go take a look at her lore really quick. She's basically just an angel that inflicts her pain and bitterness upon unjust people. So at least it's like something in good faith, but she's just kind of like an angel of hate to counteract and just spread her own toxicity, much like a lot of the people playing League. So I think it kind of fits. So yeah, there's Morgana, an easy champion for an introductory to the support role and mage role, a stupid damage dealer and just her Q. And you can play her mid if you want. Again, I said earlier that she's available in jungle, which is kind of stupid. I don't know why you would do that. But if you wanted to play her mid, you could literally just like cut out the middleman, play support, and that way you can just bully the enemy laners and not have to take CS. And a lot of people that play Morgana on support don't even build support items, so it really doesn't matter. You could just build Luden's Echo and all that magic penetration and magic damage stuff and just do like 600 to 900 damage per Q at the end of the game if you really get that far. So there's really no need to play her mid lane like at all. I hope you enjoyed this video on a brain dead League of Legends champion. I would love to make more videos like this in the future, so please let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I also have a podcast on Spotify and YouTube. They're linked in the description, and if you are a small content creator watching this, please shoot us an email over at the Questionable Quality YouTube channel. You can find our email in the About page. Send us a little message saying hello, I'd love to be on your podcast, and send us a link to your YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.